Hi there and welcome back, friends, fellow thinkers and adventurers. We're here in Sasau, in the monastery in the Infirmary. It looks like a slaughterhouse here. I mean, really, we are on that quest. For us, we want to do some stuff for the charlatan after having some conflict with the law. We want to help the people that are maybe not not the closest to the law. But we'll have a look around here while we're here, because that's where we took the topping. There's also some people from Scarlet's here. We could pickpocket the people. But that is something that we would not do. We're not the bastard. Can we not talk to them? Hey, who are you?
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. And who are you? We know you from Scarlet's, right?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
Yeah, if you see it like that.
What's happening here? Oh my God. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Scarlet's was raised. Just the two of us.
Can I help at all?
Certainly. You can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Rat-Eye unconscious and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying. Usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Oh, come on. Stop this. We're here now. But let's hear her out, right?
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Oh, if it's golden teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep. But I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food then?
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Oh yeah, hunting hares. Anything else?
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Maybe you're too loud. Very well.
Very well. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's the best diplomat ever.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really...
Okay, so we can do whatever he wants. That's all I need to know.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Can you stand anywhere else?
I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power. Tell me more about the situation here.
Alright, oh,
Alright,
there's not
that's
more.
all I need to know.
Oh, crazy. Let's talk to Nicodemus.
The one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the Infirmarius here. The time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Aha.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
Time to fix the situation. Yeah, we'll save them. We'll also help the charlatan. You don't normally treat the wounded.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
Yeah, well, we are the ones doing the merciful things, right? You have to make things good. They don't get good by themselves. How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
Yeah.
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Thanks. That was a very diplomatic way of saying that's a bastard.
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the Infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
The local custodian, maybe convince him?
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
Just great.
I'll try to talk to him.
Can't you do anything?
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
How can you?
Can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm shamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Well, thank you.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
So he's an ally, so we'll not go further towards him. What can he sell us? Can he sell us anything? Maybe some books too. The Alchemist's Dream, recipe for Lithian water, a treasure map. That's all very interesting, and 1.1k, what? Wow, that's the recipe. Is that, what does that thing do? If you want to put the rights to rights the imprudent choices of your life, all it takes is one mouthful and you can choose your perks anew. Beware though, the procedure is irreversible and painful. Wow. To remove that thing, the treasure map 4. I think we have that already. I'm not sure. We could haggle. Yeah, let's haggle a bit. We could sell him something too. Some broken arrows. There you go. And what don't we need here? Hair of the dog potion. Yeah, we don't need that. Marigold, we'll keep that, of course. Moonshine, nah, that's such a good drink. A simple neck chain. We've got a better neck chain. We could sell that, it's okay. Yeah, well, okay. Let's go to the basket and haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
How about 160?
What do you say to this?
That's not enough.
All right, 185. How about that?
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Very fine. Well, we didn't do what we wanted to do. Helping the charlatan, but still. We found out a lot. What's hanging here? And we'll... Oh, there's some bandages. We can pick some bandages up. Maybe we can... Oh, what's that? Brevarium de sickness causes. How to recognize ailments by means of humours and fluids. Oh, we could help. It is known that the body of a man is composed by 4 humours. Blood, yellow bile, black bile and phlegm. If these are in balance, the person is hale and healthy. If there's an excess of one, it swamps the body, disturbs its equilibrium, and leads to ailments or even death. Yeah, listen to that. It's important. We'll learn how to live a healthy life now. Finally. The excess of mucus may also lead to diphtheria. For example, the body endeavors to get rid of it by coughing, sometimes spasmodically. It leaves sores in the throat and mouth that trouble the sick and complicate the intake of fluids. The whole agony is further exacerbated by fever, often accompanied by malaise. After a few days, a rash or spots appear. Oh, people often become infected by association with the sufferer. Not everyone so succumbs to the infection. Diphtheria does not infect animals, nor do they suffer from it. And the plague caused by black bile fluctuations often exhibits many signs. These include fever accompanied by malaise, often alternated with a spastic cough, perhaps even diarrhea. The body endeavors to rid itself of excess black bile and great thirst. After a few days, sores erupt on the body, the neck, under the jaw, in the armpits and groin. Later black spots are seen on the fingers, nose, mouth. But the protrusions of the human body, where accumulated gall settles, it spreads among people. But some people are not afflicted. Small animals do not suffer from the plague, but bigger ones may be infected. Yeah, they didn't mention the rats here, right? A profusion of yellow bile can lead to dysentery, which is manifested by various signs, primarily by violent diarrhea. Vomiting is present only rarely. The sick also suffer from terrible thirst, abdominal cramps, and fever. It is transmitted from person to person, but animals do not suffer from it. But there are also other ways in which the inner humors are disturbed and the blood weakened. One such is by poisoning, which is manifested by fever and delirium, stomachache, bringing convulsions, diarrhea, and great thirst. Oh, a person is poisoned by gas, for example in mines, near swamps or similar places. There often appears on him a rash around the nose and mouth. However, this rash does not occur. The poison is ingested through food consumed. Poisoning is not transmitted between humans or animals, but they all drink, for example, from the same source of water. Then people are inflicted as well as animals. The latter often sooner. An interesting case of imbalance of internal fluids is the St. Vitus dance, which is manifested by the inflicted dancing wildly, contorting and twisting. They may also sing, scream, or lament. Whoa, devil's disease. They move as if in a trance and wander deliriously. They may dance for days, weeks, or even months, generally until they become exhausted or die. Some may strip off their clothes and devote themselves to sins of the flesh. In one case, dancers were helped by falling from a bridge into the river below. Those who did not drown or die from the fall came to themselves and ceased to dance. It's been reported that this dance plague is highly contagious, although it only affects humans and not the animals. St. Vitus dancers who tried to draw animals into their capers ended up kicked and bitten. Wow, now we know even more. We're so good. We're so good. What else is there in the library of this good man? Nothing we can take, though. Okay, all right. Could rob him. Let's not do that for now. We could look at the wounded here.
He just needs to sleep.
All right, he needs to sleep. How about this man?
Above. I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you
Count
making
sheep.
such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week.
Oh my
Hurts
god.
like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
What about going somewhere else?
Why don't you go and lie somewhere else?
I can't. Not with this leg.
Okay. I'll help you.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly. You woke me over a thing like that. Couldn't it have waited?
What did you just say? That insomniac? Oh my god, you're a hypochondriac. You're a hypochondriac. I just woke you, or what? We'll see each other in the next episode where we try to find out what goes on, what further help the people here need. And then we'll help our good man, the charlatan, and these people. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out.